Today on CCX News, large-scale redevelopment, an update on plans that have been 2 years in the making. Another significant step took place this week to redevelop the former Prudential site in Plymouth. This week, the City Council approved establishing a tax increment financing district that will help pay for public improvements. Demolition on the 75-acre site started earlier this year. Plymouth officials even have a new name for the project. They're calling it the Boulevard. According to city officials, the project is expected to generate close to $250 million in private investment. Plans include 800 units of apartments, restaurants, and a grocery store. A medical office building for Summit Orthopedics is also expected to break ground this summer. Now to a project that may be the first of its kind, one that gives perspective on Native American history in the suburbs. Shannon Sladden spoke with Crystal Boyd, one of the organizers of the Bassett Creek Oral History Project.
The project got started at Valley Community Presbyterian Church. They wanted to write a land acknowledgement statement, but then to go beyond that, you can't stop with just words, you have to put action behind that intention. So we started an oral history project.
All right, you had picked up a few partners along the way.
Absolutely. Hennepin History Museum has been an amazing partner. They helped us to preserve the oral histories and then share them out with the public. Also, Bassett Creek Watershed Management Commission has been a great partner. The City of Golden Valley, the list goes on and on. The Lopet Foundation, I could keep going. It just keeps growing.
All right, so you got some partners and you have a purpose. Why get out and gather oral histories?
Oh, oral histories are amazing because they let people tell their stories in their own words, and that's important, especially for communities that don't often get asked to tell their story. So this is a nice way to gather their stories and then to listen and really hear what they're saying. We asked questions about what they would like to see done in the watershed or what they think of land acknowledgement statements. Those are questions that we don't get to ask every day, but people can really learn a lot from the answers.
And how did you find participants?
Oh, they were fantastic. Everybody was so willing to share. They really opened up and had a lot of good stories, both positive and negative, and that's important in history to see both sides.
Were most of the people living here, or had they grown up here and moved away?
Yes, we worked with 14 Indigenous people who live, work, or play in the watershed. Some of them still live here. Others have moved away to places like Montana or other places in Minnesota. And so it was really nice to hear these stories of different times in people's lives when they were connected with the West Metro.
All right, and how can the public hear these, I guess?
These interviews are available on Spotify and YouTube. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can find these interviews and listen. The creek's Dakota name is Haha Wakpadan. We have a pronunciation video that helped me learn how to say it, so other people can watch that and learn too.
And is your hope that people just start referring to the creek as that?
It's a great name. I think it's nice to think about place names in different ways. So people are already using it informally or maybe in partnership, Haha Wakpadan / Bassett Creek. Each place can have multiple names or multiple meanings.
All right, I know this was a big project. Is there anything else that you'd like folks at home to know about it?
Well, we had a great group of cultural advisors that really helped us structure the project and make sure we worked within the parameters of what they wanted to see. And the project was co-led with Dr. Casey Keeler from the University of Wisconsin. She's an amazing researcher, really focusing on suburban Indigenous history.
All right, so you would encourage people just to check these out, learn a little bit more about the place they call home.
Yeah, check these out and think about this place as a Dakota landscape, the traditional and contemporary home of the Dakota people.
All right, thank you very much for being here, Crystal Boyd. And I know you have a few titles with this, so you work with the Valley Community Presbyterian Church and the Hennepin History Museum. Big project. Thanks for being here to tell us about it.
Thank you.
The popularity of women's hockey continues to grow, and there's a grassroots reason why. Emily Haugen takes us to Brooklyn Park for a closer look.
Even in the summer, these skaters keep the Brooklyn Park Ice Arena occupied.
Just get together once a week to have some fun and keep active.
On this night, it's just a light game of summer pickup.
It's a hot summer day, but it's nice to be here, that's for sure.
No boys allowed.
Whew.
These women are refining their roles.
Done the best thing ever because it's my thing,
Players like Mary Ellis are developing skill with the puck, something vital in women's hockey.
Being able to showcase their skills, which is a lot different from men.
And something that for many of them
It's so much fun. I started when I was 40,
was a long time coming.
and my son was like 5 learning to play hockey. And I just wanted to be able to go on the ice with him and not look ridiculous.
Now she's hooked. And so is New Hope's Crisanti Sikala.
And a lot of women that I have skated with over the years had never even skated, never put equipment on, and they're fantastic skaters on the ice right now.
In season throughout the winter, they compete against each other. Here, these women are unified, helping their sport play out on the national stage.
With the 39th overall pick in the 2024 PWHL draft,
These Women's Hockey Association members got to present the 39th draft pick for Minnesota's team.
Minnesota selects forward
Katie Knoll.
Sikala says calling Katie Knoll's name was an honor.
It was very exciting. You can just feel a little bit of the electricity in the room when you're up at the podium on the stage.
As Sikala watches women of all stages make pivotal shots, she's making shots herself, with hope for what the sport could become.
I think it has caught fire a long time ago, and this is just giving it the dues that it's owed. This could be as big as the Minnesota Lynx.
The Minnesota professional women's hockey team averaged more than 7,000 fans a game during its inaugural season, second highest in the league.